programs. And we are going to invite Miss MILLICENT OBOR. Miss MILLICENT OBOR, who is the Programs Manager, Africa's Information Services. And in this particular Africa Information Services Solutions. And we are going to look at digital media marketing and how technology has changed the nature of leadership. So, Miss MILLICENT OBOR, as you make your way to the stage, she has a career spanning across various industries in the information services sector. Digitization projects manager, she is and currently programs manager, digital skills program. She has over 8 years of IT projects management, digital space in terms of content creation and curation, digital marketing, etc. Practical experience in youth skills development and training. Ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on and on, but first let's make her presentation. Welcome.
Hello once again. All right. So as he's aptly put it, I am OBOR MILLICENT. I prefer being called MINTO. I am the current Programs Manager, Africa 108, managing the Google-sponsored Digital Skills Program. So I'm going to give us a brief overview of the Digital Skills Program and then go over to the digital marketing and how technology has shaped the nature of leadership. Thank you. So a brief overview of Google Digital Skills Program. So Google began the Digital Skills Program back in 2016, ideally to train youths and small and medium enterprises on how best to leverage on the power of web, how best to use technology to increase your ROI, to position yourself online, and to do brand management and brand positioning. As we all know, back in the days, education was the final equalizer. That has changed over the period. That still remains the final equalizer, but internet is playing a very, very critical role in equalizing the playing ground for both small enterprises and big giants. Internet is an equal opportunity platform that opens up new markets and generates transformative growth. Today, even the smallest businesses can seamlessly expand into new markets, reach a global scale, and attain desired heights using the right tools. And these are some of the tools that we're going to look at in the subsequent presentation. So Digital Skills for Africa is designed to help improve employability and business growth. The overview of the program, which is offered free of charge, includes topics on how to build an online presence, how to do digital marketing, what are the tools that you need to perform digital marketing, how to hire the right digital talent, and we also do the connection of the youths that have gone through the Digital Skills Program vis-a-vis the entrepreneurs that would want to have these groups on board, how to organize and put in place a social media policy, what content should be included in your social media policy, and how to do crisis management. And under the job seeker category, the content covers job opportunities in digital marketing, careers in digital marketing, increases productivity at how to increase productivity at work rather, online security. We've had several cases of cyberbullying and all, and building digital startup. So the program also covers other Google products such as Google My Business, Datali, Files Go, Google JobSack, etc. So the program is segmented into 5 different sections, like I have said. So we have a section for the job seekers, and then we have a section for informal sector entrepreneurs, the mama mbogas, the Juakali sector. We have a section segregated for the established startups or organizations like yourself. We have the fundamentals, we have the intermediate, and we have the leadership. So far, a total of 2 million has been trained through the program in the sub-Saharan Africa, and the program is yet to continue till 2030, so to speak. Go to next. So this is just part of the success stories that we've gotten through the program. These are guys that have gone through the program and have been able to utilize some of the content to better their businesses individually and as a business. Impact of the program so far, we have seen through the statistics that has been carried out, 19,500 SMBs have been hired, or SMBs have hired new staff, which means there is business growth. 103,000 people have created their own businesses or have been enabled to get employment. 64,000 job seekers have found job and growth in their current jobs. So that said, I'm going to go into our today's topic of digital marketing. I like what one of the previous speakers talked about. Susan was her name, I'm not too sure. And she highlighted 2 things that I found very interesting. She said first, when you are networking, you are working. And if you are not networking, then you're not working. Then secondly, she mentioned that if you're networking or if you're planning to engage with other networkers, you need to carry out a background search. How do you carry out background search? Normally, the first thing that you're going to do is to look through their social media handles. If it's a business, you're going to go to their website. So this brings us to our topic for today. If you want to position yourself as a business, okay, then which means you need a window or a door through which people are able to know you. People are not going to know you through the one-on-one interactions that we have, but majorly either through a social media handles or through the website that you have. Okay, so we are going to look at the basics of growing your business, the digital landscape, understanding your target markets, and understanding the digital channels, how to use them, and which ones to use. So I know I am time constrained, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. So basics of growing your business. The goals and objectives of a business, and understanding your client's demographics and USP, unique selling proposition. So first, before even we talk about the digital marketing landscape, before even we go to that territory of how do you position yourself online, you need to know and understand what are these goals that your business espouses. What are these objectives that you'd want to achieve over a certain period of time? And then we're going to look at some of the media channels and platforms that you can use either to carry out these organization visions and mandate that you intend to carry forward. So growing your business online, like I've mentioned, we're looking at the business goal vis-a-vis the online objective. So the online objective ideally mimics what you would traditionally do offline. So if you're talking as one of your goals is to get to be found by more people, What that translates online is, how do I increase traffic to my website? If your goal is to make more people aware that you exist, in online terms, what you're looking at is, how do I increase brand awareness on social media? If your goal is to sell more products, in online terms, what you're looking at is, how do you increase website sales and drive offline sales? Then lastly, if your goal is to get more returning customers, in online terms, what you're looking at is online remarketing and driving sales. So how do you get to do all this? We've had this term over and over again, SMART. Have SMART objectives. So what does SMART objectives mean if your intention is to drive more numbers in the online space, in the digital space? So to increase online sales, that would be a broad objective. So how do you narrow it down to a more achievable, realistic objective or target for that matter? So you'd want to append the number to the broad objective that you have. So we are all very familiar with the SMART objectives, so I'd want us to go back and narrow it down in the online fora. So I'm going to give us a bit of statistics to give us an idea of the opportunities that we are likely to tap if all of us go online, or if all of us leverage on the power of the website to not only position ourselves, but also to increase our brand awareness, and also to position ourselves better for investors and even clients. So total population is about 7.5 billion at the moment, but I want more specific to go to Kenya as our landscape of narrowing down into Kenya landscape. We have a total of 50 million population in Kenya. 43 million are internet users. This is according to the Global Search Report 2018. 7.7 million are active social media users. 38 million of the 50 million are have mobile subscriptions, and then 7 million of those are active on social media using the mobile. So with this background, if you are keen on going online, then we know very well the kind of target group that we are likely to nut. We know the kind of numbers that if we position ourselves better and well, we are likely to get this kind of people, either as our clients or as potential partners in whatever way. So digital marketing. Digital marketing ideally is selling online. Okay. So how do you position yourself online? Because it is more and very, very much all-inclusive. So if we talk about online, we are looking at Facebook, for example. We are looking at websites, for example, where e-commerce comes in. We are looking at Twitter. We are looking at LinkedIn, and many other platforms that are online that people use to interact. So how do we sell online? How do we position our businesses online? So there are 6 different marketing channels that we can use as an organization to position ourselves. So one is using the search engine optimization. Search engine optimization ideally is making your website, for example, indexable or to be easily found by the Google search bots or indexing bots. So what do I mean by that is optimizing your website so that it shows up more often in search engines. We call this the organic search. Secondly, we look at search engine marketing. Search engine marketing now is marketing over the search engines. Okay? So when someone does a search using a specific keyword, whatever it is that you're marketing, if it targets or fits within the right keywords that you're looking at, then it's likely to come up. Then we are looking at social media marketing. This is where the big giants like Facebook come in, Twitter come in, Google My Business comes in, and among others. Then we're looking at display marketing. So display marketing here is where we have the YouTube. We have marketing on other websites like Nation Media, etc. Then we have content marketing and then email marketing. So these are some of the channels that are at the disposal of a business or an entrepreneur, and they could easily use these channels to compete directly with some of the big giants, the big spenders that we have in the market. So all this narrows down to the website. Ideally, after all this is said and done, we are coming back to the website, which was the window upon which people are able to know you, to know the services that you're offering, the products that you're offering, the prices, etc., and then to know you as a person, some of the things that you are dealing in. So if you are keen on going into the digital marketing, what are some of the strategies that you need to have in place? What are the must-dos that you need to have in place so that you have a very robust digital marketing strategy or go-to-market strategy? So in order to make the most of your online marketing budget, you first need to lay out your strategy. So your strategy should include some of the checklists. First is know your product and your brand. The goals, objectives, and the competitor analysis. What are your competitors doing that you'd want to do even better than them? Know your unique selling proposition and then the objectives. Know your customers, their demographics and psychographics. What time are they normally online? If you're targeting, for example, the millennials, you need to understand the online pattern of your audience so that when you sell to them, when they search for whatever it is that you're selling, they're able to get it the right time they're searching for it. Understand the micro moments in your customer's journey. Micro moments are the intent-rich moments when a customer is either able to make a decision of either watch, purchase, or save something in their cart for later buying. So online marketing strategies vary based on the type of business and ultimate goal. However, one thing is for certain. Online marketing is becoming a necessity. No matter your business type or size, online marketing provides a valuable way to connect with relevant customers for less. So it offers you that level playing ground that even other giants can compete with you at that level of either bidding or making sure that your keywords and content are relevant to what people are looking for. So I will recap it at that in terms of digital marketing. But ideally, I would want to emphasize a bit on the program. Like I said earlier, the program is offered free of charge to all the entrepreneurs who would want further understanding of the digital marketing that I have highlighted and talked about, how to do the search engine optimization, and ideally how to harness the power of the web to position themselves and their businesses. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Minto, for your presentation.